Hello my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark Interloper in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here at the Quonset Garage after getting the bearskin coat all crafted up, and at the same time we did get the cabin fever risk, which is going to prevent us from sleeping and resting, so it's probably time we head out into the wild. I've been doing a little bit of straightening up, got our torches organized, harvested some sticks, and I mostly did some thinking in between episodes here of what we could do, what we need to do, and what we might consider doing. So I made a list here. If we go to our notes, by the way, so we've achieved some of these goals. We did end up making pancakes, so we can cross that off our list, and eating pancakes, of course, completed that one. We still need to get the technical backpack and explore the summit of Timberwolf Mountain to get some of the loot up there. Some of the other goals I've just typed as well is we need to craft a second bow. As I was looking through my inventory, I see our current bow and our only bow is at 30% condition. We really need to craft a second bow, and in order to do that we need a maple sapling. The only maple sapling I know for sure that we have is the one at Desolation Point that we left behind, which I might head over and, we may go grab that. That will give us some coal in the process. We'll spend some time outdoors, and we can get a second bow crafted. Some optional things we could do is we could try to hunt a wolf and get another wolf skin. So we've got 3 currently. We need 4 in order to craft the wolf skin coat. We have all the materials we need in order to craft deer pants and or boots. And we could potentially craft the improvised crampons. So anyway, those are some of the thoughts I had. I think we do have a wolf outside here. We already got the pelt, but I would like to get the meat off this guy. Well, we've got a beautiful day. We could potentially get a fire started with the mag lens, which I might actually do here. Let's see how much time it takes to harvest this guy. 4.8 kilograms. If we use our hacksaw, it's only half an hour. I'm going to go for that. We could potentially get cold here, but I think it's worthwhile to get the meat off of this guy. There we go. Just barely got cold.
Carry much more.
So drop the raw meat right here. Nice. Okay. We got some sticks inside. Maybe I'll grab some sticks and we could get a fire started in order to keep our torch burning as we travel into Desolation Point.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
I'll leave a few sticks behind. I might take some of the cedar as well. I'm trying to avoid using our coal. In my inventory currently we do have 4 pieces of coal. If we go to Desolation Point we will be increasing that, so I think that's really helpful if we get more coal as well. This is not ideal, I recognize that. It would be nice if we had another maple sapling. I remember we used all 4 of our cured maple saplings to craft the sled, and that was a trade-off. So we did get 1 bow and 1 sled, but now we're paying the price. I don't have another cured maple sapling nearby, so we're gonna have to go get the other one. However, we are so lucky. I always kind of take whenever I'm feeling kind of down in the game and wondering if I'm doing a good job, I always compare myself to day 1 when I spawned into the world. And at that time, all we have is a t-shirt, some jeans, an empty tin can. And
if I can drop any of this gear.
As bad as sometimes it feels like I'm playing, I compare what we have now. We're in a safe place. We got food outside. We've got fuel. We've got warm clothing and a way to kill the animals with a bow. So whenever I start feeling down, I just take a look at my inventory, all this wealth. I mean, we got Wilson, the bedroll, got our bearskin coat, got some tip-ups if we need to go fishing, got a thermos. I mean, I feel wealthy. I feel like I can take on the world, even though even though I've got cabin fever and it feels like I've kind of been stuck in the same 2 or 3 territories for a while now, that's okay. It's as if I had just spawned in the world compared to where we are now. We're doing pretty darn amazing, I gotta say. And I feel good about it. So let's grab a cedar. Actually, I really just need to get a fire started. Warm up some tea, and then we'll go. So in that case, I'm going to leave this cedar. And anything else we can leave behind. You know, we probably are not going to need the tip-ups where we are going to Desolation Point. So maybe I will actually leave these. Let's see how heavy they are, by the way. So 0.3 kilos. I might leave those. Here's our bow. 35% condition. I think we're just going to head out. So we'll get a fire started. And I might take some meat. It seems kind of like a bad idea to take meat. But I'm kind of worried about our calories. Oh, you know, I should get a book. We can read now. We can actually read now that we got rid of our parasite. I'm thinking Archery is probably the next best book. We also have a fishing book here. I'm going to move this over here with the other books. Okay, we've warmed up a bit. Let's see if we can use the sunlight to get a free fire. And I'll take some of this meat. I'll take it over here by where I make the fire. Okay, can we get a fire started? Yes, we can. Get a free fire. We can warm up some tea. Do a little bit of traveling. Gotta make sure I eat. Oh, look at this. We got snowflakes. So I really hope I don't fail this. This may be our only chance to get a magnifying glass. Oh,
that
come on.
didn't work.
Let's hurry, try it again. I think our chances of getting a mag lens fire started here are dwindling here pretty quickly. If those were in fact snowflakes, the weather might be changing. Oh, you know what? It's probably the wind blowing.
That didn't work.
It's probably the wind blowing a little bit of snow off the roof. Now that I think about it. Either way, we're getting cold here, Astrid. Getting a little bit cold, so we do need to try to get this fire started. Nice.
Perfect.
Let's add some sticks. Guess we'll just drop some tea. Okay. Maybe I'll add a little bit more sticks. Let's check. I want to check the ambient temperature. -4. So if I put just a little bit more sticks on, I think we'll actually get above freezing here. Let's put some meat on, I guess. Oh, I left the pot inside. So, actually, I'm glad I saw that, because I do want to take the pot with me. I'm really glad I noticed just now that we left the pot on the fire inside. Let's make sure these don't burn. There's not really anything I have to craft here. So I'm going to go inside and get the pot. Hope the weather doesn't change. Also, you know, I've got my eye out for either a bear or a moose. Let's go inside. Okay, so we left the cooking pot on the fire. Is there anything else I need? So we refilled our lantern. I don't need oil. I think we're good to go, actually. Once this is done, once the meat is done, I think we can just go. I got a little bit of water. You know, I should get a drink. And do I want to take any water with us? We're currently at 3.9 liters. I'm going to drop a liter because, of course, we are... No, we're cooking meat. I was thinking it was water. We're cooking meat outside. So I'm actually going to take it. Okay. We are good to go. So, oh, see, take a look at that, guys. We got the wind blowing snowflakes off the roof. That is what I was feeling down my neck as I was trying to get this fire started. You could actually feel the wind blowing the cold air off the roof. Okay, 27 minutes till ready, and we're getting warm slowly here by the fire. We do need to eat before we go. You know, I think I'm just gonna go. I don't even really care if the meat finishes. I suppose we can just leave 23 minutes on the fire, and that should take care of it, technically. That should be good right there. Okay, let's drink one of these. Oh, I kind of hate to drink it though. Shoot. I'm gonna wait, but I will put them in. Put them in the thermos. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna let those cook. We've got our free fire. Let's make sure we eat a little bit of meat before we head out. We need to get full. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm gonna keep 2 kilograms of meat on me, which makes me smelly. I'm going to be attracting attention. As long as we don't have wind, I don't care. As long as the wind is not going to blow out my torch, I don't really care if we attract attention. In fact, I've got a deer on the ice. I need a new torch. Let's get a new torch here. So we're going to cut across the ice as a shortcut to get over to Desolation Point. So we essentially are going to head straight ahead this way. See if we can scare this deer. No, man, they always go the wrong way. Okay, so we might be heading straight for some wolves. If the wind picks up, then I'll have to drop the meat and possibly seek shelter. But for now, I think having this bit of meat with us is going to be really helpful. Carrying some calories with us, I think, is a good survival strategy. And you know what? Maybe we'll even attract a wolf to kill. I don't know. I don't really want to kill a wolf right now. Unless I'm close to somewhere where it could cure, maybe? Because I actually would like the pelt. Okay, I've got a deer, dead deer out on the ice. Ooh, I kind of see something glimmering. It's not like an arrow, is it? I can see something on the ice right here. Are they just rocks? Arrows! Hey, we found some arrows. 2 of them. Ooh, that's so bright. Man, that was lucky. We've got crows. It's probably a dead body though, right? Dead body over there. Should we check it out? Of course, we got this deer here, but I'm looking at the crows beyond that. There's something on the side of the mountain. I'm gonna check it out, guys. Man, I can't believe we found those 2 arrows. I could just barely see something glimmering on the ice. Okay, I'm gonna drop the meat we're carrying while I go up this hill and see what is up here. Let's pick that up. Alright. There are crows feeding on something up here. Dead body.
Oh, so cold.
There's nothing here but some feathers. Okay, let's grab our meat. We're going to keep going. Take advantage of the clear weather. I know you guys have seen me travel to Desolation Point before, so maybe I will just speed up unless something interesting happens. If we encounter a wolf or something. Gotta make sure we keep these torches lit. And of course, I'm going to be taking damage the whole way. But that's, you know, that's normal. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in a minute. Depending on what we encounter, what we come across. Okay guys, we made it to Crumbling Highway. I've got this meat that I'm carrying, so I'm very likely to run into one or more wolves right here. This actually would be a great place to shoot a wolf if we want to get a hide curing. Ooh, but the wind could potentially blow my torch out here. I want to get close to the basement. In fact, I'll probably go inside just to save my progress here. So we've come a long way. Let's go inside. A little bit worried about the wind blowing my torch out.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, did we leave any saplings here? No, we did not. Did not leave any saplings here. Ooh, it's nice we're warming up though. Seems like the last time we were here we were not warm inside this little basement. And look at this, we've got some coal we could take back with us when we do come back this way. I am warming up pretty well, actually. I might just pass some time. Gotta make sure our torch is in good shape, though, in order for us to leave. Okay, so I do have the meat on me. Let me check my hunger. Yeah, we're just a little bit hungry. I'm going to eat some of this. Mostly just trying to pass some time to get warm a little bit. Pass some time until our torch is ready to go out. By the way, how many torches am I carrying? Sort by condition here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 decent torches. One that is almost out. So let's use this one. Okay, we warmed up a bit. I think I just want to go, actually. Let's see. See if there's any wolves out here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, this wind. This is dangerous, guys. Really dangerous with this wind at my back. I'm just going to go for it. If our torch goes out, I'm going to switch to a flare, I think. Oh, hey, we were just talking about you, Wolfie. Okay, I would like to kill a wolf here, but this is really dangerous. Where did my arrow go? Dang it. I'm going to drop the meat while I look for my arrow. It was in the brush here. Pretty sure my arrow's going to go out. Oh man, this is not good. Shooting that arrow in these weeds. Oh, there it is.
Starting
Okay.
to feel numb.
Let's put these in the cave. If I can make it there without the wind blowing out my torch. Need to get a new torch here. Got a little bit of wind protection, which is kind of saving us, I think, right here. Ooh, more coal. Nice. Let's get a new torch. Okay, we're going to leave the meat back here. Like I said, though, guys, I wouldn't mind getting a wolf. But, you know, I don't think we need the meat in order to do that. There's plenty of wolves around here, so I'm going to leave the meat here. If I'm not mistaken, I think we left some meat by the lighthouse, which could sustain us.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Yeah, let's just get to the mine. Get to safety. I will grab these, though. They're right in my path. Oh, there's a little bit of wood here. Okay, we're gonna climb over the rocks. It should lead us to the truck. All right, can I get up here? Come on. It's not gonna let me up. Okay. Got a sprained ankle. We can still shoot. Just can't run.
That smarts a bit. And this pack is good.
Lots of complaining.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
But, you know, I probably deserve it. Okay, we got the truck here.
Ow.
Let's get into the mine. This brings back memories.
That smarts a bit.
Brings back memories of the early days. Some things that haven't changed, though. We're still taking cold damage. Yeah, I can't run. Just need to hurry and get inside. Okay, so, nice, we have even more coal. Guys, I'm going to bring probably all of this coal when we come back this way. I will probably bring it. And as we come through here, I'll probably grab more coal just to help it respawn. Oh, I do need to get a new torch. So we're down to 3.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Down to 3 torches. Got to kind of keep an eye on that. Okay, let's grab these.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
So guys, I got to tell you, one nice thing about all this coal is that we can make a fire in a cave to stay warm, and we can get rid of our cabin fever. We could also I guess more better. I was gonna say more better. It's the wrong thing to say. A better choice would be to make a fire in a fishing hut. And we could pass time, get rid of our cabin fever, but at the same time be harvesting all the fish, which is going to help us with our vitamin C deficiency. Which, we don't currently have a vitamin C deficiency, but I know it's going to rear up its head any one of these days. I'm going to have to deal with it. And I think the best time to deal with vitamin C deficiency is when you have a whole bunch of coal and fishing gear right by the ocean. You can just get a whole bunch of fish, get your vitamin C. Of course, as we venture into the mountains and Pleasant Valley and, Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon, there will be lots of rosehip. And that also does have a lot of vitamin C, so we could potentially treat our deficiency just by making rosehip tea. Man, look at all this coal. It's so good. Okay, my eyes have been down on the ground watching for coal, but I bet you we have already passed the salt deposit. That's okay though. We can get the salt on the way back. Just leave it in the mine, I guess. Man, there's just so much coal. I love it. Would be nice if we had a way to make a fire in here so we could replenish our torches. Down to 2 torches now.
I need some first aid soon.
Okay, 1 torch remaining. Let's drop all this. I will take some.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'll take 7 pieces. Okay. I might make a fire at the stone church. And we could potentially get a wolf. You know what? One more thing that I would like to do, if possible. Now that we're back in Desolation Point, we could potentially get a moose kill. I think the moose is on the highway, if I'm not mistaken. So we could travel down the highway. Try to get a moose. That'd be nice. Get the moose hide curing. Oh, I got all these big plans, but I've got a lot of things to do before I can make them happen. You know, like, for example, going to Timberwolf Mountain and stuff. We got to get another bow crafted. That's really why we're here, I guess, right? Got to get another bow. Okay, you know what? I should check the little mine. I think that's where we left the maple sapling, is in the little mine over here. I can hear the ocean. I love it.
This pack is...
Okay, I gotta remember we just have 1 torch remaining. This is, by the way, the free fire that we got from the sunlight back at the Quonset. I've carried it all this way. Gotta keep it burning.
It's a bit. I'll make it.
Okay, last torch. You know what? Let's just go to the stone church. This is my last torch, and we have a burn barrel. Got a burn barrel in the stone church right there. It's going to guarantee the wind is not going to blow it out. Could have some rabbits up here, which would help us to attract a wolf. Ooh, speaking of wolf. Where are you, wolf? I heard a rabbit just get killed. Is it over here? Where are you? I don't know where he is. There he is.
That's a bit.
Guess he finished his rabbit pretty quickly. Alright, which way are you gonna go, wolf? Nice! Oh, that's exactly what we needed. Thank you, wolf. Right here in the safety of the fence. There's probably nothing left on this guy, is there?
Handy.
Nothing to harvest, yeah. Wow, guys, that was perfect. Pretty darn perfect. Alright, we gotta get this fire started. Right here. So we can be nice and warm, and then venture out, harvest the wolf, bring the meat over here, get it cooking. Do a few back and forth trips there. Okay, let's add all these sticks I've been picking up. I got the reclaimed wood as well. Okay, we can just leave that here, I guess. First thing I need to do is take some torches. Always gotta have torches, guys. At least one, preferably more. These are very bad quality torches. Okay, well, we figure out what we're doing here. Let's get some water going. Okay, I'm probably going to put some coal on the fire. Just to prolong the length, really, I guess. There we go. That's a good torch. Okay. We can finally drop these tea that I carry. Didn't want to drink them before because they do heal you. And I had full health, so I didn't really want to drink them. Okay, those are not going to burn now. Let's add some, do the reclaimed wood, I guess, and a piece of coal. So we have 2 hours, 10 minutes till boiled. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of meat, I guess. Okay, we're not smelly. Let's grab 2 kilograms with our saw. By the way, I do need to fix our saw. Maybe we can do that while we're here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Ooh, that's a nice sight. Got a fire burning and the stained glass window in the background.
That's a bit. I'll make it.
Okay. Water is done. "38 minutes. "38 minutes of harvesting we can get done. Of course, I do want the hide. Let's go for 48 minutes. Oh, 32 by hand. All right. Let's just do that. Let's get this hide. I got some fog setting in. Let's grab the meat. Is it done? That one's done. Okay, I'm going to do some more water. That one's almost done. I'm going to drop the hide, and we also have to drop the meat here too.
Drop any of this gear.
Okay. 6 minutes till ready. I'm just going to pass time. 5 minutes. Alright, let's put you here. Get some water cooking. So we have 11... Oh, 11 minutes.
Anything right now.
How about some water? Let's get you some water. Okay. My timing has kind of gotten off here. 9 minutes. You know what? I'm just going to grab some food. Let's grab some meat. Sorry about your sprain, but I don't really want to give you a bandage right now. Let's see here. Let's do 13 minutes with the knife, I guess. Okay, we still have 2 kilograms remaining. 2.1 kilograms. Oh, I got feathers. Okay, let's check the duration on the fire. Let's make sure we have plenty of fuel here. So we got an hour on the fire. Okay, have about a half hour.
Need some first aid soon.
Should be able to finish this up here. Let's just do it by hand. Ooh, 46 minutes by hand. 23 with the saw. Let's use the saw. Okay, nice. I don't really care about the guts. We got what we came for. I think it's time to make our way to either the mine or the... oh gosh, can't think, guys. Lighthouse. Alright, let's eat some meat. I'm going to leave the meat behind, I think. Yeah, we'll leave the meat behind. I'll take the scrap metal. Let's drop this here. Let's get our pot. These are some good torches we're getting. Let's see how many torches we have. I may need to put more fuel on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got plenty of torches. Okay, we're in good shape. We'll leave the meat here. Oh, that's nice. The hide was actually curing here. You know what? I'm going to leave it here then. We will leave it here. Stop by on our way out of here. I will check... I'll check the mine for what we came for. The maple sapling. Let's get what we came here for, and we'll get some coal while we're in there. I'm really hoping that my memory is correct, that we actually left a sapling here. I really hope that's the case. And once again, guys, this torch is the same light we got from our mag lens. Just keeping it going. Got a little rabbit over there. Okay, I don't see it, guys. I thought it would be here. Looking for the maple sapling. Thought it would be right here. What I can do is get some coal, and I hope that I left the sapling in the lighthouse. But for now, let's drop some of this coal. We're going to harvest what we can, I guess. And I'm going to get lightweight here. Can drop our... No, I don't want to drop the lantern. That would be bad, wouldn't it? Drop our pot, our bedroll, our bow. All the things I hate to drop. We're going to drop them really quick. Whoa. Okay.
I need some first aid soon.
I got a key stick for a minute there. Okay. Let's go through the mine. We'll grab what coal we can. I'm going to leave the ones in plain view. And we'll just grab ones that are kind of off to the side. Like this guy right here. Let's grab the salt. May as well get the salt while we can. Last time we were in here, we did harvest all the salt, and so all of this is new since last time we came.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And then it's getting pretty late. We really should get to the lighthouse if we can. I do want to check to make sure the maple sapling, or sorry, yeah, maple. That's right, maple sapling. Of course, the whole reason we came here was try to get a maple, or possibly the moose, you know. There's a good chance that the moose is here. Maybe in the morning we can go on a hunt. Try to get a moose hide curing. That would be really nice. But for now, let's go through the mine, grab what coal we can on the way back. And we can either take it to the stone church or to the lighthouse. Either way. Forgot, I'm going to grab these on the way back. I'll have a nice supply of coal by the time we leave Desolation Point, I think. I think we did a pretty good job looting, so don't really need to poke around too much. Just here for the coal. In and out. Try to keep a fire going. Torch. And we might try to get a rabbit as we go by the stone church. There could be a rabbit. Okay, I'm not going to bother going outside. Alright, we're going to grab these coal now on the way back. So that wolf that we killed and harvested up, that was actually a pretty good find. So we have some guaranteed meat for our stay here. And when we leave, we got the extra wolf pelt that we will take with us. So even if we don't end up with a maple sapling, this probably was a good move. Especially if we get the moose. In the morning, I want to do some hunting. So the moose is likely to be either out on the ice on the little island, or he does like to hang out on the highway by the bridge. So it seems like last time we were here, we heard the moose above us on the highway. He already went down there. Okay. Nice. We got a bunch of coal out of that.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay. I'm going to leave all the salt here. Ooh, nice. Got a clear night. Should be nice for seeing the lighthouse in the distance. Okay, since we have pretty calm weather and good visibility, I might actually just take some of this meat we cooked up, take it with us to the lighthouse. And if I see a rabbit, we might grab a rabbit. But I don't want to stick around here too long, just in case the wind picks up, or if there's an aurora. Could be bad. Alright, rabbits, are you out here? I might leave some of the coal here at the stone church, but I think when we actually leave Desolation Point, we will gather up the coal. We're gonna take it with us. Well, we got like a fog setting in. It's either a fog or an aurora. We've got kind of a green hue in the sky. Okay, we're gonna eat some of this meat, I think. Make sure our belly's full. Let's leave a big piece here. Oh, we got all this salt. I should have left the salt behind. Okay, there's a 1 kilo piece right there. I'll take some raw meat, I guess. Yeah, let's just go. Wait, I will leave some coal here. Hold on. Leave some coal, and I should leave the salt. Okay. Should move a lot better now. We don't need to take the salt with us to the lighthouse. Oh, hello there, little rabbit. Do we want to go for him? Maybe I'll leave him. Probably attracting wolves. Oh, I just heard a wolf. Yeah, I thought I heard one. Should we take a shot? Could take a shot if he's quick. I really need to redo my torch. Alright, come on, wolf. That's good I missed. I'd prefer to miss than get a bad shot and have to try to find him later. Yeah, let's just get to safety. In the morning, I do want to check for the moose. But for now, I'm really hoping there is a sapling here at the lighthouse. You know, we could do some beachcombing too. All of this time we're spending outdoors is really helping us with our cabin fever. And we still have our torch from this morning. Okay, hey, we got another rabbit. Maybe I will try to get this guy. Let's drop our torch. I am carrying the smelly meat, so I could have a wolf sneak up behind me. Don't want him to sneak up behind me. Speaking of wolves, and I missed. We could let the wolf just get this rabbit for us, I guess. Oh, hello. Are you the same one we just took a shot at? Oh man, I suck. Sometimes I get a good shot, sometimes I don't. Wolfie, you went the wrong way. That's the way we need to go. Alright. Let's just get to bed. Make our way to safety. I wonder if he's going to come after us across the bridge. Should be okay. Once we drop our meat, we won't be attracting wildlife anymore. I suppose in theory we could go beachcombing tonight. Although, you know, I should just go to sleep. That is really risky. The wind picks up, blows out our torch, or if there's an aurora, could be problematic. Plus we've got this sprained ankle. Okay, lighthouse, we are back. And I do hope you have a sapling for us. Otherwise, I don't know what I did with the sapling. I may have a faulty memory about that cured sapling. I wonder if there would be one on the beach though. Beachcombing? I guess it's possible that the sapling could wash up. Okay, we do have a tiny bit of food here. Let's sort. We're gonna drop these cooked ones over here. Drop the raw meat over here. Let's go inside.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yes, guys, here it is. Cured maple sapling. That is what we came for. In addition to the moose. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. Maybe I should take it now so I don't forget it. Okay, we got some water here. Got a little bit of coal. Nice. Maybe I'll drop some of this coal. Let's drop all of it for now. I'll take 6 pieces.
I'm gonna need to rest
I
soon.
might want to take this cedar back with us. For now, you know, let's just go to bed, I think. There's not really much else to do than just go to bed, I suppose. We can figure out everything else in the morning. Let me just make sure I'm not carrying anything it needs to cure. So we got the wolf pelt back at the church. I think we're good. So let's just go to bed.
That smarts a bit.
In the morning, hopefully we'll get a moose. Or at least we could beachcomb. You know what? I moved the bed. It's down here. I just walked right past it. Okay, we've got a full belly of food. We're going to sleep really well tonight, I think. Let's climb into bed. We're going to go for 10 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. Whoa, can't. Wait. Hold on. Does this mean I have to go to the stone church to sleep? Too bad it doesn't give me a sliding chart to show me how close I am to getting rid of cabin fever. Okay, guys. Well, this changes things. Here, I thought we could just go to sleep here, but we probably need to sleep in the stone church. Actually. Not a bad idea, actually. So let's gather everything we need. We probably don't need to come back to the lighthouse. I will leave a little bit of coal. There we go. We'll leave a little bit there. Don't need any of that. How much water do we have? 4 liters. Okay, we're good there. I'll take this cedar. You know what? That's kind of silly. I'm just going to leave the cedar. I was thinking I could take it all the way back to the Quonset, but it's better just to harvest it there, I guess. We'll take the salt with us. Okay, I think we are good to go. You know what would be cool is if the stone church had a crafting bench, workbench. That would be really cool. I'm going to see really quick here. Can I craft anything? No, I got to have a workbench. I was thinking I could maybe do arrows, but you got to have the workbench. So that's too bad. All right. So we will leave the tools here. At least we found what we came for, right? We got the sapling.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Got a beautiful clear night. We'll leave this meat here. So we're not smelly anymore. We're not going to attract the wolf. But guys, in order for us to sleep, we do have to maintain that fire. The fire barrel, the stone church. I guess we could also try to hunt tonight, since visibility's good. Don't like this wind, though. Ooh. Don't like this wind. I'm going to get a new torch. I'm really worried this torch is going to blow out. No, 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 no. Don't blow out my torch. I'm going to get another torch, too. We're going to chain torches in order to save a match. If I have to, I'm going to backtrack. Let's get a new torch. I feel like the torches are protected when they're down low like that. I do not want this torch to blow out. I have 2 torches remaining, and they're kind of low quality. Oh, hello there. Are you coming? Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so bad.
I need some first aid soon.
Alright, we've got to hurry. At least we scared him. Oh, there it goes. Okay. This is bad. Bad news. I might just get a fire started right here. I got plenty of fuel. And if my torch blows out, I can come back to the fire. But, yeah, to sleep tonight, we have to have a fire going. Okay. Let's grab a new torch. Resupply our torches. If we have to, we're going to chain our torches all the way up to the stone church just to make this work. There we go. That's the kind of torches I need right there. To make this work, we got to have some good torches. So we're going to make a chain of torches. That way, if one blows out in our hand, I can go back to the one on the ground. Just to keep the wolves away. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? And then we can light the barrel. Oh, you know what? I think I took too much. Let's put a coal on there. Let's try this. I'm going to try to stick to the walls. Stick to the cliffs. Oh. Let's try that again. And it goes out. Dang it. This is bad, guys.
That sparks a bit.
This is bad. Bad news. Don't blow out. And you blew out. Oh boy, this is tricky. Oh my gosh. It's entirely too windy. Oh, you know what I can do? I can cheese it. Just realized we can actually get to somewhere protected. As long as there's not a wolf. Like right here, maybe? Oh, it went out anyway. Might have to use a torch, guys. I mean a match, not a torch. Might have to use a match. Let's try this one more time. That's not going to work. Oh. How is this going to work? So we do have our fire here. We could maybe wait, but I have a feeling a storm is coming. How much time is left here? 52 minutes. All right, well, we're going to warm up a little bit. Let's harvest this. And all of our torches are bad quality. We've been taking all the good ones. harvest this. Put some sticks on the fire. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop all these bad torches. We'll pull some good torches. Maybe add another coal. Let's get some water cooking. Just so we can sleep tonight. I know I've got a bunch in my inventory, but I would like to leave some at the church. Okay, these are bad torches. That's a good one. I might just pass time for the water to be done here. Also, if the wind shifts direction, that could be bad also. Alright, we're going to drop these bad torches. Oh, sounded like the wind was changing. I think it might be. Let's pass time. I think we might be okay, guys. Okay, this might be our lucky break. Just had to wait out the wind, I guess. Boy, that cabin fever is causing some troubles. But I think we're actually going to be okay now. Just have to get up to the church, put down our bedroll, light a fire, get some sleep. Yeah, we gotta sleep. I think we're gonna be okay after all. Just have to get up the side of this hill without our torch blowing out. I cannot afford to be using matches. There's a wolf. Hey there, Wolfie. You have the high ground, don't you? Should we try this again? Right over his head. At least I'm shooting into the snow. I mean, my arrows are taking damage, but it's not nearly as bad as shooting on the cement or on the ice. You know, hitting a rock or something. So there should be that rabbit up here. Let's get a fire started and then I'll worry about the rabbit.
I hate being... It's a bit... I'll make it.
Let's get this fire started. We are exhausted. I'm really glad that the windstorm passed, though. Okay, we got protection from the wind.
I need some first aid soon.
Come on, little fire. We need you to start.
Come on, little fire.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay, this is gonna be our bed for the night. Let's do some water. Just do half a liter. I'm gonna go look for that rabbit. Let's see. I guess I need a torch, don't I? Let's take a torch. Okay, let's go look for the rabbit. If I don't see him immediately in this vicinity, then we'll just come back and go to sleep. But we did see him over here, didn't we? I thought I saw a rabbit. Whoa! Guys, my computer keeps crashing. This is my second attempt at recording this. After going in the mine, it crashed. Fortunately, it saved my progress, so I'm just continuing from where the mine was. But my crazy computer. Don't know if it just overheats or what, but... Okay, I don't see the rabbit. I'm gonna go to bed. That looks so cool. Love that. I can hear the rabbit.
that smarts a bit. Jeez, this is cold.
Okay, let's go to bed. Get some rest.
Ow!
Hopefully in the morning we can see the moose. That'd be nice. Alright, we're gonna put our bed over here. By the burn barrel. Maybe. Right there. Let's make sure we have enough water. Okay, we can sleep. Let's add some more fuel. Should we do 5 hours or 6? Let's do 6 hours. Get a drink. Ooh, we are a little bit hungry, aren't we? Guess I could have cooked the meat, but that's okay. I just want to go to bed. Actually, you know what? I will cook the meat. We'll sleep while this cooks. Hold on. Drop it this way. There we go. Got, ooh, only 10 minutes? Okay, we're gonna sleep for an hour. Go. Meat should be done. Do that one for 10 minutes. Okay, let's go for 5 hours. Get a drink first. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. We have cured our cabin fever risk, but it's only temporary. Like I guess it's likely to come back pretty quickly. Sun is up. Guess technically we could go hunting or something. I might just keep sleeping though. We got 2 hours. Let's do some water. I'm gonna go for 2 hours of sleep. We should have just enough time left on the fire for me to add some fuel. There we go. 50 minutes left. Nice. Okay. So sun is up a little higher. We've got a little bit more rest. Let me check our coal situation. How much coal do we have? 3. Okay, we're gonna have to harvest some of this. Take 6 with us. Wolf pelt is curing. Let's get some breakfast. Not a lot to eat. We can cook some food here. Let's cook an herbal tea. And I'll drop our birch bark tea. Okay. I think we are good to go. Go look for the moose. So we've got 4 good torches. Still maintaining our fire from the sun. And I can't take any more torches. Okay, we're going to light this one. Let's get a drink. Alright, we're going to go look for the moose, guys. I will leave the saplings here. We're going to have to come back this way to get the wolf pelt anyway. Why are we so heavy? What am I carrying? It's probably the bear hide that we just made. Well, you know what? We need to put those drinks in the thermos. Oh, we got all the salt. Did I seriously carry all that salt with me? Okay, let's put the stuff in the thermos. Just in case. I almost never remember to use it. I can hear the crows. What are you guys going on about? Oh, a dead body. Let's get some feathers. Are there any feathers? Don't see any. Alright, we're gonna go check to see if the moose is here. If not, we can leave, I guess. We got what we came for. Got the birch sapling, or sorry, the maple sapling. That is cured. We're going to check the highway today, see if we can find the moose out here. If he's not here, we'll check the ice by the little island. Looks like we got a few sticks we can harvest. Oh, we got the moose. We got the moose. And as soon as I see him, we start getting snowflakes. Does that mean we got a storm coming? Ooh. I was really hoping for some good weather to do the hunting. We could try to scare him towards the lighthouse. That might actually be not a bad idea. I really don't like these snowflakes. Makes me think a storm is coming. Okay, I'm going to try to throw a rock. See if we can scare this moose. We want him to run towards us. Let's drop this quietly. Is he gonna get scared?
I can't feel my feet.
Oh, he's running the wrong direction. Okay. Is he gonna come back this way? We're gonna take the safe path on the side of the guardrail here. He could be coming right back, guys. He could come back and try to stomp me.
Oh, so cold.
Don't like this wind. Need to get up on that rock. Come on, get up. Ooh, guys, this weather. Need to get up on that rock. Okay, we'll throw that. It's gonna scare the moose again if he's around here. You can hear him. Where are you, moose? I need to get up on the rock. Ooh, we got a storm, guys. And how do I get up here? Maybe right here? Will this work? Okay, I feel safer already. See if we can see this guy. I hear him. There he is. Okay, let's drop our torch. We're going to use our bow. Might be able to get a headshot here. Ooh, this is good, guys. Come on, get another one. We got him! We got the moose. Yes! Any sign of the bear? Let's see if we can get a fire started in a protected area. Get our arrows back. Okay, we've got our arrows. Let's get a fire in the rocks here. Maybe here? This looks pretty good. It's not super close, though. It's alright, we can do it in segments, I guess. How much time's left on my torch? I better get a new torch. Do it right there. Okay, keeping the fire going. It's too bad we're just barely out of reach, I think, of the warmth between this fire and the moose. We've done this before with the bear. Should be able to make it work.
Perfect.
Okay, we're gonna get the hide, of course. Let's do we want 2 liters? I'll do a liter. Liter and a half, I guess. How close can I get? Ooh, yeah, it's not close enough. Let's warm up. I'm gonna add another coal just to get the temperature nice and hot. Nice and hot. Let's harvest this arrow. Rest in peace, little arrow. You did your duty well. So I don't mind missing the shots on the wolves as long as I get the shot on the moose. That's really what matters, right? Okay. Not warming up like I wanted to. Might just have to go for it here. In theory, I guess we could try to put a fire over here. We are protected. Ooh, we are protected right here. I don't know if we can actually get a fire on that slope. Seems kind of steep, doesn't it? Seems pretty steep. Oh, it's gonna work. Okay, let's try this. If we can get a fire here, we could get the meat, we could get the hide.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on, little fire. We need you right here. Yes, alright. Let's add a piece of coal. Okay, so I need to kind of move our fire, I guess. I do need more torches, so I'm going to grab some of these. We'll move our water cooking over to the moose. Yeah, guys, I need all these torches for us to travel back, so it's not a waste for me putting all that coal on. It did help us kind of warm up, but more importantly, we need these torches to get through all the mines and traversing all the way back to the Quonset Garage. Come on, give us some good torches. Seriously? We need good torches. Okay, I got the torches. I'm just going to let that play out. Ooh, you know, I might have to add a stick. Let's add one stick. Alright, we're going to get the hide off of this guy. Got an hour and 1 minute. Let's add another coal. We probably should quarter him. I really want that hide. Honestly, guys, we should quarter him. That would be smart. Maybe I'll get a little bit of meat off of him first. I'm gonna get a little bit of meat cooking. Let's do 4 kilos of meat with our knife, just to get that cooking.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Well, you know what? We don't even need the pot. Got an hour. Okay, we're going to quarter him. 2 hours. We're going to cancel halfway. Wish I knew what halfway was. Maybe right here.
Man, I could use a drink.
Okay, so those are done. I'll put these ones on now. Let's add some fuel. We're down to our last piece of coal. We're going to quarter him for 40 minutes. Oh, you know what? I'm going to cancel. We need a drink. No sense taking damage when I don't have to. It wouldn't surprise me if the bear came up here to say hello with all these wonderful smells coming off of the moose. Okay, we got all the meat. That is amazing. And the moose hide. So good. We got a little protected fire. 9 minutes remaining. Okay. Let's set up our sled. We're going to try to get back maybe to the stone church or to the lighthouse, I think. But I can't put the sled on this slope. The bear does like to come on this road. Alright, we're going to deploy our sled here. There it is, right there. Deploy. We're going to take our bags of meat. Oh, there's the bear right there. Bear is on the ice, right in the middle of the screen. If we wanted to, we could attract him just by picking up this meat. He would come over here. See, he's coming towards us now, guys. You see that? He's walking towards us. If I drop the bags of meat, watch what he does. Turns away. I guess I just have to do one bag at a time. So he is coming. We could... You know what? I need to bring that sled closer. We could probably wing it on this slope here. It's just a little too far away, I think. Alright, bear. Don't really want to mess with you, but if you want to come, I guess we could work something out. Alright, let me deploy the sled facing the correct way. So we do have the fire right here. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to get Smelly. We'll get some guts and meat and stuff. Ooh, those are done. And we're going to try to get that bear to come up here, I guess. I could use another bear hide. We've got the fire to protect us. That's the main thing.
Too much to carry.
So while we are doing all this juggling, bear is coming. And for the cost of one arrow, or maybe two, we could have another bear hide. I wonder how he's going to get up here. How does he walk around? Also, how much time is left on here? An hour. Okay, we're good there. Just have to make sure I am ready for him when he comes. Oh, I think I hear him. I think I heard the bear. So I've got to get ready for this. There he is. Hey, bear. We were just talking about you. I was thinking about inviting you to dinner. See how close you want to get. Do you like my new coat? Guess that's as close as he wants to get. Maybe. Come on, reload. Oh, shoot. Well, he will bleed out and die. That was a bad shot. I gotta visualize where that went. Straight ahead through the rocks there. And he's coming back. Okay. Well, at least I got one shot in him. So I got another arrow there and one over that way. Let's see how many bears we've killed. Bears killed. Bears killed. 3. So when that hits 4, we know he's dropped. stay by the fire. Okay, so I've got one arrow way off over there, and we got one in the bear. Now guys, this has been a terrible episode for shooting. Really not impressed with my archery skills right now. Be so much better when I can crouch and shoot. So I imagine that bear's going to be coming back because I think his den is it's down the road over there. That fire has really helped us out, hasn't it? Let's eat this cooked bear meat. Or sorry, moose meat. Looks like bear meat though, doesn't it? May as well get the guts. I think the meat is the most important.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, it's too full. Nope, still too full. So let's drop that. We're not smelling anymore. I'm worried about that bear. 40 minutes on the fire. Let's light a torch. I just want to climb up on this rock and see if we can see the bear. No idea where he is. Where did you go, bear? I do want to try to find my arrow. I'm not going to spend too much time looking, because it could be anywhere, really, I guess. But it is worth taking a look while it's fresh in my mind. Okay, we shot kind of over this way, didn't we? Man, where could it have gone? Oh, I think I see it. Or is that a rock? That's a rock. I do need rocks, though. Okay, let's go back. Fog is setting in. Could just be a lost arrow. Okay guys, that was incredible. Oh no, I just used a match. Seriously? Oh my gosh. I think I really just used a match. 9. Oh my gosh, guys. Because I wasn't focusing. Gotta have it lined up perfectly. Alright, rest in peace, Arrow, we'll find you later sometime. We've got to get back to... I guess to the stone church would be best. Get to the stone church and decide what we're going to do. Man, I feel bad about that match. We didn't even really need it. Let's put this out. Let's get our bow out. This might be a little tricky getting back. Oh yeah, we're heavy. This could be tricky, guys. Okay, I see a wolf. I'm not smelly, am I? Not smelly, but there's a wolf right there. And I want to sneak around him. Let's try this again. Okay, I just heard him run away. Maybe he smelled our coat. Bearskin coat. Or maybe the bear's coming back.
It's dusk, so it can't be far
Okay, we've got a storm coming in. Blizzard. Let's just get up to the stone church. I don't mind leaving the bear and the arrow behind. Okay, we made it to the stone church. Let's drop our load. Is there any protection in here? No, it's cold. 14 charcoal. That's funny. I'm gonna drop it. I was curious how many charcoal we got from that. Okay, we are not warm here. I don't have much coal. I think I need to just go to the little mine below us. We'll be warm in there. How are we going to do this? Let's move everything to our inventory. We'll drop all these. Hold on. We'll drop them from here. Let's bring the guts inside to cure. Drop the meat. I'm going to drop some water. Let's get a bite to eat. Okay. We're going to take our sled and go. I'm not even going to mess with those. Oh, you know, I will move them to safety, though. Let's move them in here. At least some of them, I guess. Less likely to just disappear in the storm. Okay, let's go. We are taking so much damage from this cold. So cold. I'm freezing. Okay, we made it to safety. Let's get out our lantern. We're warming up. You know, I forgot to drop the moose hide. I know I've got it here. Awesome. So we got the moose hide and we got the maple sapling. I think it was worth it, guys. Coming all the way here to Desolation Point. Anyway, this is where we're going to call it an episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, before you click away, press the like button. Let me know if you enjoyed the episode. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, guys, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.